間空いちゃったから、どこまでやったか割と忘れちゃってるんですけどちょっとうまく思い出していかないといかんなっていう。忘れちゃったけど、まあいいや、とりあえずやるか。マーサにってどうやってやるんだ。とりあえず切った方がいい。まあまあ、復帰戦にしては。
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
いやー、これは隠れ家に戻った方がいいってことかな。そろそろ1700あるからバームと2730まで待った方がいいか。ギガフレア。ギガフレア使えてる。マーサに宝石を渡すってなんだ。マーサってマーサに宝石を渡さなきゃ。マーサってなんか宿屋ねさっき。忘れちゃうんだよな。
Thank the finder. Battle's over.
これか。
I'll have any man who ain't in need of treating himself come and help you with the wounded.
ダメなの。どの道戻んなきゃダメだな。じゃあ戻りますか。なんだ制限って。はあ。
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Seems the hideaway is stiff.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Cid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and summoners. So that an ether...
なるほどね。
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes, but not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
So, will it be? That it? Fine.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised. You earned this. Here you are. All done?
キング倒しに行くか。
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
What's happened? Answer the gate. Please. Pace it through. Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Barclad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please.
You've raised the price.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Give you my pass. What more do you want from me? I haven't sold anything in days.
These pears aren't...
Please, a piece of fruit.
Do you have any fresh water? The well's been...
Okay.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Barclad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Barclad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Da con questo. Gli schifo. Tu con il... コンスリーチ。どこわかんないか。もう一回見に行くしかないか。
A use claiming kindred with your old cousin.
We sent curse breakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamill, and Northreach.
Zambrek 広告力。巨大な水壺ってどこ？検索してみるか。ザンブレイク。ザンブレク広告流巨大な水壺。どこだよ。ドラゴニエル平原。ドラゴニエル平原らしいな。ドラゴニエル平原。これだ。の下行って、下行って、こうなってて、ここから、ドラゴニエル平原はとりあえず下まで行って、この辺りからここに入る。行ったことないの？普通にクワールとかいるんだけど。敵いた。この道はあっち行かなきゃだ。
今日はフォートナイトやる？
ああ、やりますよ。時半ぐらいかな。そろそろレベル上がるそうだな。倒してくる。上がった。逆ですね。こっち側だね。
Time to fight.
クワールみたいなの叩かなきゃダメだ。クワールじゃないな、あれは。ドラゴンだ。あ、ここ。変わる。
Get it, boy.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
決まりのご利用し。
Silent stone!
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
ちょっとあっちの奥側も気になるから行ってみよう。家みたいなのあったか。そういうことだな。
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic...
this fuss over a few dark clouds.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Hmm. あ、やっぱり最大手術数が増加したのか。めっちゃモテんじゃん。めっちゃモテるようになったから NM 狩りでも行くか。エクスカリバーの材料って NM が持ってるのかな。どこ
I'm getting too old for this.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curse, it's...
You just need some rest.
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
ロザリア・ブローケンヒルト。広告国領ロザリア・ブローケンヒルト。 ベルフェゴール。イーストプールか。よし、行くか。あ、ちょっと待って、ポーションとか買っていこうかな。せっかくだから。
Did you see that?
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
What do I owe the honor? Fretting about us, guys. Unless that... You do what you need to do, Clive.
あれ、でも書いてあるのかな
Yep.
材料。
What's that for you, dear?
書いてない書いてあるわ。グリマルキンの毛皮が
Anything else?
グリマルキンっているのかリスキーモブこれだグリマルキンエクスカリバー今の剣より弱いんだけどプラス1にすれば強いのかなその時にまた材料がグリマルキンだったらぶち切れなんだよこれだ魔獣の縄張りか巨人の顎のとこにいるよし行こうエクスカリバーをゲットするのだなんだって巨人の顎この辺じゃなかったっけこれだナイツ・オブ・ラウンドのまっすぐ行って道を右に曲がってって感じかよしこんな時は血を工房で行こう
Run like the wind. Mistakes.
上向きだ でこう来たら先端あたりだからこれを右に行って一応右だな。強そうなのいっぱいいるの。暇人じゃないからさ、ブルマルキンだけ倒しに行くか。チョコボチョコボチョコボチョコボチョコとさびだ。この辺かな。
Thanks, Gal.
いたいたいた。グリマルキン。あれじゃない。
Time for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. Help me, boy. This one. Over here. I'm hard to You'll fit it. Get him! Help me, boy. And then there was one. This one. All yours, Torgal.
起き上がり大事。起こさないようにいくよ。すかさず削っていくよ。敵を削っていくよ。あ、死んだ。弱くね。 ゲット。
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
ワンワン。よし。エクスカリバーを作ろう。エクスカリバーカリバー。
So, what'd it be?
これ。
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it?
エクスカリバーになった。バレスでは提唱して英雄が使った聖剣と同じなバックさんが伝承になる。だいぶ一握りになる鍛え上げた。古代の剣の方が強くライトバーンか。ということよ。せっかく作ったけど、エクスカリバーよりこっちの方が強いんだけど。
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
ベルフェゴール行かなかったんですが、グルマルキに行っちゃった。ベルフェゴールは、イーストプールが最寄りだね。これ行きますか。イーストプール。ノースリースか。イーストプールってどこだ？この辺だった気がする。違うの？全然わかんないね、道が。これか。下の方だ。のイーストプールから見て、ここだ。ここだね。よし。行こう。塩こぼで行った方がいいか。塩こぼ使えないの？もう。だるいな。あ、使える。塩こぼで行こう。間違えた。
Let's go.
チョコボチョコボチョコボあれこっちじゃないのかな。こっちか。この辺の土地の作りがよく分かってないね。こっちか。ということだね。その先にちょっと言うってことだ。戦うのめんどくさい。あれか。いた。こいつじゃね？
Be safe.
ベルフェゴール。お前を倒す。削っていくよ。よし。 しゃー、削ってよー。削ってこう。あ、外した。ゴリ押しゲーでいつも思うけど。
Hope there aren't any more of them.
倒した。どれを倒しててどれを倒してないか分かってないから、もういちいち戻んなきゃいけないんで。一回メモった方がいい。これ全部倒すと裏ボスみたいなの出てくるのかな。
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
セクレト。セクレトは、マーサの宿近いんだって。マーサの宿、ここでしょ。これは、結構遠いよ、マーサの宿から。縦に行って、ぐるってやって、この辺だ。この辺。よし、行こう。
And some of your numbers serve to shield.
超小棒で行こう、超小棒で。
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
飛べんのマジで。フライって言ったから飛べんのかと思ったら飛べんじゃん。ちょびっとだけ。こっちかん。こちら辺にいるって書いてある。いたいたいたいたいた。普通に歩いてる。ててててててててて。強そうやな。間違えた。これ間違えた。まだ結構。明らかに大振りだから。おお。 き上がりとともにもう削っていこう。マジで一生いけんだけど。パワーがあったな、でもやっぱりセケルと他のやつと比べると。
Well, locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
よし。なかなか順調ではないですか。
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
お、名声ゲアがなんかくれる。
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this.
アビリティポイントとかやばい。プライミングタリスもやばいな。
Best of luck out there, Sid.
ギガフレアはまだかな。あ、そうか、これをゲットしないとダメな。あ、それでもダメなんだ。あ、大丈夫だよね。やったー。じゃあ俺絶対これ装備しよう。これじゃなくてバハムとしてギガフレアでしょ。これはインパルスレアブルトサテライト。これかな。ギガフレア強そうだな。今度はこれはまだなのかな。これはまだ公開されてない。ソウルスティンガーズ、ソウルスティンガーズ。これだ。ドラボスってとこから。ドラボスってどこだ。なとこないんだ。ないんだよ。あった。漆黒の森、イーストブ。まだなのかな。ない。 クゼフとトラタボー。ダルメキアってこの辺じゃなかった。そうだよね。ちょっと行ってみようか。トラ巨人の大釜の右から行けばいいのか。これが行ってないところなんだ多分。もう貪欲にアイテムをゲットしていくか。ギルだった。あれ？なんか違うな。違くないのか。こっちか。多分さっきと同じだよね。
All right.
これを巨人の大釜からまっすぐ行けばいい。行ったことない。だな。地のカックンってなってるやつの上のあたりだ。まだこっちあれだな、多分解放してないんだよな。いけんのかな。こんなとこまで来て戦えなかったら嫌だな。カックンってなっている上あたりだから、この角度で合ってるの。この辺にいるらしいんだけど。あ、いたいたいた。あれじゃね？これだよ。
Thanks, girl.
Soul Stingers.
They don't look happy.
Yorgo. Bahamut Wing. バハムト強いんだけど。なんか永久に使えるの？よし、ギガフレア。えぐくない？えぐくない。やばい。食らってんの？これが食らってんの？
今日はフォートナイトやる？
やりますよ。 これ終わったらやろうかな。もう1匹ぐらい倒そうかな。どうだろう。そろそろなんだけど強敵と戦ってる。うわー、燃やしていくよ。ただのはめ技じゃん。はめ技からのギガフレア。ソウルスティンゴ。自分が無敵になったところで、あ、やっちまった。倒した。駆け出しモブハンター。なるほど。結構強敵だったぜ。それな。よし、一回隠れ家に帰るか。結構倒したな今日は。5匹ぐらい倒した。3匹4匹。ジスモブのね、結構強いよね。
We sent curse breakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach.
結構倒した。この辺はまだ物語が進まないとダメ。どこの2匹がいる。まだ出てくるんだろうね。なるほど。じゃあそろそろ音ないといきますか。じゃあちょっとセーブしてありがとうございました。